Bobbidi-boo. 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 So we're back on the beach again. We're going to be heading out shortly. It's just sun's just come up. Rebecca's just sorting the rods out. We're going to go and try some casting just in the bay in the little boat again. Being a nice day again. It's supposed to get really rough tomorrow, so no point in putting the big boat out because I only have to bring it back in again. Although the wind's supposed to be coming from that direction. There's actually a fish straight in front of us. See the rings coming out. Probably mullet, maybe a bass, you never know. Anyway, let's get going and see what we can get. We're also going to check our few pots we've got left out. Well, here we are. The quick fish here. Now we're getting messages and things where we can't use the phone. Tide's going down. I know I said we catch it low down, but it's not the greatest. Sometimes the fish are a bit further out. If you've had a seal stop swimming in it, that scatters everything. Pushes it somewhere else. Right, let's go over and do the pot because nothing much happening here. We'll try over that way near the other rocks. We'll go and do the pot first. So we had a few casts, a couple of dozen casts or so. Nothing's taken apart from seeing a garfish jump out of the water. We're going to go do a pot or two, and we'll sort of do the pots we've got, and we'll sort of fish in between that. And we'll move around the bay, around the rocks and that, fishing and potting as we go. So let's go and do the first pot. Oh, I don't suppose it matters. We might get a crab in them anyway. Right, these are the first ones we're going to try.
A wrasse.
A wrasse.
And a lobster.
And a lobster. Okay then.
Could be gaugeable. Surprisingly. Could be gaugeable.
Not on one claws in this bay, there's probably a lot of fighting going on. Nice and calm today, at least that's the nicest thing. Some lovely calm weather.
Yeah.
Today anyway, calm for the storm and all that.
So, I think that will be on the gauge.
That size, put it down. That's definitely legal. I can tell you that much. There you go, lobster. Again, one claws. Fairly new break, looking at it, it's got a bit of brown heel. And a wrasse. You can put that down here as well.
Sure.
Yep. Yep. Put it down there. And just a wrasse down there. So one wrasse, one lobster. We're up and running. Right, let's get this baited and we'll pop it back down again. Just watch it go down, make sure it does make it into the right position. Ooh, it might have landed on the rock. No, we'll leave it there. That'll be fine. Right, we'll go to the other pot because it's right there. Oh, little fish. Cool. Right, let's go and check the other pot because we're so close to it. Just got to do that one as well. Now, where did we put this? Did we put this one a bit high? I don't know. Oh no, that's about right. Might be a little high up, but yes, let me stand up a minute. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much in the opening. There's not much down there really. It's just a bit of sand and a bit of weed. You might need to go a little bit further that way, really. But we'll see. We'll see. Check we haven't got any water on the lens. No. I see a claw straight away. Just saw this claw poking out.
Hi guys. And that could be another.
Possibly. Is that the one I saw? Yeah, it must
Yeah.
be. No, that looks too small, I think. It's definitely too small, I'm going to say.
Yeah, actually. See across its back now.
But let's have a look at it anyway, just to be
Yeah.
certain. Claw and I'll measure it. Yeah, that's too small. But there's another one here. And wow, he's close though. He's really close. I mean, he's about 2 mil undersized, that one. But another lobster in the pot. May not be a keeper, but can't expect him all the time. Right. Here he goes, back home. Yeah, drop it there. Let's see if it goes down straight. Spinning a little bit, but had a take, but it didn't hook, so I don't know if it's a small bass or a garfish. Thought we were on the sand just a minute ago. Should really do some lobsters for the parents as well. Ooh, that was a bite, that was a bite, that was a bite! Excitement! Eh?
Put that peeler on the bottom.
Ooh, it feels a bit large. It's still on there. Off the bottom. A long nose, a garfish.
There we are.
There you go, look at that. Garfish off the bottom. How cool is that? You're impressed.
I am impressed, yeah.
Off the bottom as well. They make excellent bait, they also make excellent eating. We're keeping those. Are you going to eat my garfish?
Yeah.
Garfish on the bottom. I mean, technically the hook would have been just above the bottom, but we're still dragging. I'm still dragging the bottom. But I mean, they're going to go down and grab the little fish at the bottom anyway. Oops, I might miss that. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I can hear it. Yeah. So the weirdest thing happened when we came out. It's been blowing us offshore fishing. It is an east, and it's completely switched to a west, just like that. We literally stopped, reeled the lines in, and the wind was blowing us out, and all of a sudden it swung around, went straight west. Now we're being pushed back in. That was weird. It's not supposed to go west though, it's supposed to be east. It shows weather. Strange thing. Right, we're going to pull these pots anyway, and we're going to see if we got some in them. They're a double set, so we've got to be a little bit more cautious with the lift. But as long as you're balanced right, it's not a problem. In fact, I brought 6 pots back in this boat from the dinghy once when we were just getting them. After I took the big boat up, brought them all in. First pot. Well, I didn't expect that. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
After 2 days. But then again, maybe there's nothing around here because there's a giant lobster in that pot that lives here scaring everything off. It's gone into that pot. Who knows? It's wishful thinking on my part. Eel? An eel, that's all we don't need. Is there something crawling along up there?
There's a baby shanker.
I thought there was a baby. Was it weed? Looked like a baby lobster there.
Oh no, there is a baby lobster in there.
Mind you, that pot had exactly the same last time. Did we actually empty it before we threw it back? Because that had an eel and a lobster in it last time. Or was it this one? That was this one, I think. Oh well, can't catch every time. Look at that little cutie. Tiny little lobster in that pot. Surprising it didn't just swim through the net. Pop him back.
Sorry if you can see that. I couldn't sort of hold on to it.
No, that's fine. I didn't expect you to. I'd rather have it out than in the boat, not especially in the dinghy. Right, how are we for the bait situation? Change the bait or whatever, put new bait on it.
That as well.
Small brown crab, yeah. Right, there you go. Right, we've moved over to the next set, so let's see if we can get anything on these. Well, let's see what we've got in these, should I say. Spider crab on the outside. Oh, it's full of spider crabs, that's why. Same old story with the spider crabs. Right, get the rope, tighten the rope before it tightens up on you and start trying to pull the pot over. You need to pull a bit of that in, and then I can get the engines closed up. That's quite a large crab in there.
Yeah, there is large.
Right, just going to stop it there. I'm going to put the camera down because I need to get onto this pot and get white rib. But I'm going to stand off a minute. Don't pull that pot in as such. Use it as an anchor for the moment. Just while I clear this pot. Just lean back, please. So many spider crabs. Brown crab. You don't need. I mean, like, it sounds crazy this time of year seeing so many spider crabs. I don't think they leave the island anymore. Nice brown crab there. Just glove. Okay. Next spot coming up. I can see why this last pot was heavy.
Yeah.
That amount of crab in it. It's just the drag of the water as you're pulling it off, eh? Not going through the pot. That doesn't help. That's it, you got it off. You got it off. Balance point. Oh yes! Oh yes, 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 yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
yes, 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 yes.
Goodness me, and another eel, which
Yeah,
is
just
not
be careful of the weight on this boat now. When you're moving around too much. That is a cracker again. Look at that.
Look at it.
Look at that. Yeah, absolute beauty. That. Just hold it up a bit, please. There you go. Look at that. Lovely lobster, that one. Again, slightly small claw on it, but she's fine. Good, good. I'll take it because I'll band it.
Okay.
So we don't have a problem with it. And that one, size as well, is it? Looks
Well,
it.
you'd have to measure that one. I'd say that's just under. But
Look at that. Look at the legs. It's been attacked by the big one. You see the legs are cut there. That'll be the other lobster that attacked it. I'm gonna put it down and just gauge it, but it might be under. It might make it. It might not. No, it's just under. So it goes back. Unfortunately, hopefully it'll be all right. Another eel. Not a very big eel, but an eel.
We've had this eel before.
Have we?
I'll tell you because it's got a.
Its tail's missing. Yeah, yeah.
Look.
Yeah, something's eaten. Probably another eel. Nice. Did that well. Got it. Yeah. Ooh, we're into the action. Yep, garfish. Exactly what you're after. Put it into the front and put it into the... There you go. So all Rebecca did was take the weight off and let the baits just tow along behind the boat, and garfish. Yep, garfish number 2. We'll get a couple of those because they're nice to eat. So. I've literally just had my line dangling over the side and I just spun the boat round with the engine right where it is, right there, and look what grabbed it just below the boat. How mental is that?
Oh.
I've never seen that before. I mean, we had the engine going and everything. We literally just turned around because the boat was facing the wrong way, spun it round, and that little pollack took it. Don't take it again. Go away. Now attempt to catch a longnose or a garfish with a swivel with a hook on it and a tiny little bit of bait. It's a trick I used to do when I was a little kid. I say little kid, wasn't that little, but little enough. So what you do is, you take that and you just bring it out there like that. That's how you catch a garfish. Oh no, over the side you can see. See, that's the technique. There you go, garfish. Just show it to the camera, that one.
Oh.
I can't see it because your body was in there. Yeah, another garfish. Oop, yep, there we go. That's 3 garfish. But this is, like I said, technique I just use. It's just a little bit of bait on a hook and just float it along the surface, like just tow it along. Right, it's been a nice little trip out again. Definitely. We've had 2 oversized lobsters, 1 crab, 3 garfish and a wrasse. So, not a bad morning. Did we get anything else? Oh, the baby pollack. That was the weirdest one, that was. I was just spinning the boat round and boom, it grabbed it right next to the engines. Weird.
Yeah.
Just shows it wasn't afraid of the boat. Anyway, we're going to head back in and, well, we'll show you the catch when we get back, when we're back on land. There we go, there's the catch. 2 lobsters, 3 garfish, and a brown crab. I'm going to be filleting up the garfish in a minute, and we'll be having those later. Haven't had garfish for a long time actually. It is very nice to eat. I used to fillet some and keep it in the freezer and then eat some over the winter. And it makes excellent bait as well, so if you don't eat it all, you can always use it for bait. On top of that we had a little pollack and a wrasse. And obviously some congers and spider crabs, the usual things we get in the pots. So not a little bad morning out on the boat again. They're nice, these little trips in the dinghy. I always do enjoy the dinghy trips. Right, we'll catch you on the next one.